success story to me is the grades. He had a little problem early on, but he was a kid, and I've seen a lot of these kids that once they get to that part where their grades affect them, they don't want to put the work in to get over it and get back at it. They want, it's, oh well. But he didn't. He wanted to be back on the baseball field. He wanted to be with these guys. And he put the work in. And I remember every report card, every progress report, he'd come to me, and this is when he wasn't even playing that year, and he would tell me, Coach, look what I have, look what I had. And we were, definitely encouraging him every step of the way. And I remember when he came to me and he, had his transcript, and he's like, they said I could play, he had finally made it, and I was just so happy for him. I didn't care, what happened on the field at that point, where he was, he was my guy because he had made it back from physical injury. He'd made it back from, from the grades. He'd worked super hard for that. So I definitely, utmost respect for you for doing that. And then this year, so he makes it back, and, we all have roles on the team. We all, understand our roles, and Eric was great about understanding his role. He was a leader. He may not have got the innings that he wanted, but he was still a leader every day at practice. He wasn't the kid that was upset about, what's going on. He wasn't, I did all this and I came back and now I'm not. No, he worked just as hard. Everything we asked of him, he was the first one to be running over to do. Even though he can't hear, he still would. He would still be the first one. I don't know how that happened. I think selective hearing, but he would still be the first one all the time. And that shows us a lot. That shows us a lot from a senior that may not be seeing what he wants on the field, but is still there for his team and is still there working hard every single day. We talk about that when you get your shot. And he was there. He was working hard all the time. Never gave a practice off. Could never say that I saw Eric Lopez take a practice off, try and get out of a practice, try and get out of. He's a catcher. We kill catchers with bullpens and all these things, and he was always the first one to jump up. He was always, he was there for the team, and you could tell that's where he wanted to be. That's what he wanted to be doing is, out there with these guys. So that's why Eric is our best Perez.